Hey guys, welcome to ValoraRauchel. So in this video, I am going to show you guys, I'm going to do a redo of a video that I made a couple of years ago on how, I'm going to make a repeat video as to how I organize all of my beads. So I don't know if you guys see my short, but I recently went to Michael's and they had a lovely sale because they're trying to get ready for their next season. To me, it doesn't matter. I don't really understand the season of beads. You know, I just love color. I love matching things together. I like being creative. But in the jewelry industry, they do have seasons. So yes, like I said, so I went to Michael's and they had a huge sale. I got all of these pink beads for like $2, $3. I even got some stones for like $5 a pack over there. But in this video, I'm not going to show how I store that, some beads here. So I started this channel about 2 years ago and I was so pumped and I was ready to go. I have all these creative ideas as to all these different types of jewelry pieces I wanted to create, and I wanted to start with waist beads. They were easy to make and they were pretty trendy, and they kind of still are. But unfortunately and fortunately, the universe stopped me in my tracks and put a complete halt to everything I had going on because I had some people, places, and things that I had to get out of my life. So it's been almost 2 years and I had all of my supplies neatly stored and packaged away, and I was kind of nervous as to what the quality of these beads were going to be. I didn't know if I would have to start all over or could I actually sell these. And look at these guys. It's been almost 2 years and they look like I just bought them, freshly made, not discolored, everything's still intact. So guys, that just goes to show you that, you know, when you're a good person and you just do the right thing and you just live your life, you know, just trying to be happy and to try to be peaceful, you know. So, but also, sorry. So, I'm still trying to get used to talking in front of a camera. So anyway, but what I was going to say is that's a good thing because at least I'm able to show all of my customers of the quality of the beads, you know. As long as you don't put them in water, I mean, these can last forever. Now, the only thing is these over here, I will be remaking these 2 patterns only because this gold faceted bead here, they are a little discolored. And so originally that's why I went to Michael's, because I wanted to get better quality. So when I first started this journey of me making jewelry, I was going everywhere, wherever I can find beads. And I wasn't really paying attention to the quality as I should have. And so those beads, I actually made a piece with it and they just weren't good. So I'm going to remake these 2 patterns with the new beads. Other than that, everything's fine. I have some new colors here. I even have more colors and different types of beads and charms and different types of wires and cords and everything that I wasn't able to even show and to make. Also guys, so I am currently working on my website. The goal is to have it up and running by this week. So all of these beads are already posted on my website. It's just not published yet to the public. So you can't see it, but I can see it. So like I said, the goal is to get this posted this week. But what you can do is go to ValoraRauchel.com and go ahead and put your email and subscribe to my mailing list. That way when things are up and running, you'll get an email and you can just keep up with me that way. Alright guys, so I'm going to move on to the next clip so I can actually get into the general purpose of this video. Okay guys, so welcome back. So in one of my first videos, I showed you guys how I have this big binder here, and how every single bead that I have, I created a classification system. I don't know if you guys can see it here. Sorry, I had to push the camera all the way back so that you guys can see me standing up as well as the table. Actually, let's see, I might come move. All right, I'm back, guys. I figured out a way to put my tripod actually on top of the table, and I have the camera kind of tilted up. So hopefully this is a better angle. For this one is some jars. They can be plastic or glass. Mine are glass. I don't know if they make plastic. So normally when I go to the store, I just go pick up some jars. It doesn't really matter. They can be small, large, because I don't keep my whole supply stock inside of here. Whatever's left over, I just have like some Ziploc baggies, and these are larger, just to kind of save space. And I have those beads like tucked away on a shelf. So anyway, like I was saying, in one of my first videos, I showed you guys this book, and this is basically showing you how I organize all of my beads. So I have this plain typing paper that I sectioned off into 6 parts. I put a few beads into these sample size baggies here. Then I have some labels. Any kind of labels. And that's what I put on the baggie here with the beads in it. And then I kind of go through, so this is my clear beads, so all of my clear beads, and I assign it. So for clear, I just went with the letter, I just used the alphabet system. So for clear, I used A. And then for white, I used B. And I went in no particular order, I just was picking up anything that was white, and I just kind of went down. B001, B002, purple, same thing, gave it C. No particular order in the colors or anything, as long as I had everything accounted for. Okay, and basically what I put on here, let me find a good one that's large. Okay, you can see. So here we have a lime green color. It's in the green family, and as you can see, this is E022. It means, so up until this point, I have 22 different types of green beads. Okay, that's a lot. So this is the brand here. I put, so there's 2 different numbers, and I'm getting these numbers from the back whenever you buy your beads. So there's like a barcode number, and then there's another number. Where is it? Your SKU number. SKU number here. So if I ever want to find the beads again, whether I use the barcode or that number, if I have a hard time finding it online or in the store, I can just provide the company with that number. Maybe they can search it for me and see if they have any more in stock. And that's kind of what I do there. So I mean, you could put the price if you want to on there, or a quick Google search will give you the current price of the beads whenever you're making your prices for your pieces. Okay, I feel like I was a little long-winded explaining that, but anyway, let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and take out some labels. Get these ready. Take out some labels. I got my ruler, just in case I need to make any more paper, scissors, and a marker to write. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I am gonna pick up, I will classify this into my brown section. I'm gonna find brown in my book. So I do things in a very tedious manner. I hope you guys have some patience with me. I'm trying to go because I know a lot of people have a short attention span. Where is brown? Here we go. Okay, so brown is with my brown and wood beads. I kind of just put them together. Because I guess I didn't have that many at the time. So the first thing I want to check, I want to make sure that I don't already have this bead. So what I'm going to, which I don't see it by eyeballing it, I don't see it, which is a good thing, so I can show you guys how I label everything. What I would normally do is I would go by I'll actually go by the SKU number, because sometimes the barcode could be a tad bit different. If you can have two similar, they look the same, the SKU number will be the same, but the barcode will be different. I don't know if the barcode is different because it was manufactured at a particular, maybe at two different like manufacturing sites, but something about them two are different where they have a different barcode, but the type is still the same, so the SKU number is still the same. So that's why I still write down the barcodes, I guess. So anyway, so whenever I'm looking for the bead, I will go by the SKU number, not the barcode. So now I'll go by the last four, 0104. And like I said, I can eyeball and I can tell I don't have these beads. So I'm just trying to demonstrate the process of what I would do. So in that case, I ended off with K005. So I only have five I only have 5 variations of the brown and wood beads. So I am going to assign this one K006. My label. I'm going to place it somewhere here. And then also, I like to tape this to the back of the jars. Just in case for whatever mysterious reason I misplaced this book, I still can identify this bead and everything. And it has the label on it. So I can always like redo the book. I'm just extra. I always take precautions and everything. So that, and then what I do is I want to keep the brand name, which I'm going to take this little sticker off, the sale sticker. So I want to, let's see how I'm going to do this. So we can do it like this. I think, how did I do it? Okay, we can just do it like this. And I normally take some clear tape, which I have some over here. Sorry about that. So I'll take some tape and let's tape it to our glass container. And I tape it to the back. Like this. Whoops. And I'm gonna put a piece there. All right. So now this jar is ready for filling. Sorry about that. So what I do at this point, I just take some scissors. I create a space within the beads. And I'm going to actually just cut in all these beads. These beads can go everywhere. And trust me, you don't want to be trying to find these beads all over your floor, especially if you have carpet. So I'll make sure I got all the beads off. And I'm just gonna keep filling this jar. I'm gonna keep filling this jar. I wish that you guys can see, hang on. Okay, here's a step stool. Let's see. Trying to make it so that you guys can see. See, I have some fabric over there. Okay. And let's bring the camera closer. Closer, 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 closer. Okay. This. Oh, got some sort of string there. Okay. Can you guys see? Lost one. Hopefully I'll find it later. One lost bead won't hurt. No. Please take your time, guys. It is time consuming. Usually I'm listening to some music or something motivational on YouTube or other jewelry and crafters out there. Okay. And this is the... I've been trying to avoid picking this one up because I knew I had a tangle. Okay. Uh-oh, I lost a few more. See what happens when you're too fast? Okay. We don't want to lose our money. All right, all right. And I just keep going until I fill it all the way up. So this one's gonna be tricky. Actually, I can just do this. So there may be a little piece of string in here. Well, I can get it out. I'm losing money. Okay. There. And I'll do a couple of more and then I'll do the rest off camera so I can enjoy me some lovely tunes. When you get to the top, you have to be really careful so they're not splattering, like popping all over the place. So I do it really slow. I may be able to fit all of these in here. If you guys follow me, well, you probably don't follow me, but if you can follow me on TikTok at ValoraRauchel, I'm gonna start going live. So I'll, you can't see me. So my plan is to make a video showing you how I make the piece of jewelry, and then as I'm making my whole set, I'll just be on TikTok live recording myself, just because I'm doing it anyway. Just to get more exposure, I'm going to record myself live. I don't, people who's going to watch me, I don't know. But if you're interested, follow me on TikTok, and if you ever see the live button, I'm probably making some jewelry. I'm not much of a public talker as of yet. Still trying to work out the nerves. But that comes with time and patience, and I'm not trying to overwhelm myself with all of that. Okay. So we have canned our first set of beads. Okay, now put this to the side. So these green ones I know I have, but I'm gonna double check. Like I said, I have like 22 different types, and I know I have that because I actually, did I make anything? Yeah, because these right here, this pattern has those in it. But I'm just gonna double check, you know, you never know, it could be a shade off. Uh-oh, I'm in the blues, so where is that? So normally I just eyeball it, and this Michael's, yep, got it from Michael's. 87116, yep, 87116. I know you can't see that. So I actually already have a little baggie with all of these in there, so let me go get that. All right, so this is actually all I had left over. And at some point, I'm gonna just go through all of my beads and to see which ones I can just top off. But I'm just gonna put all of these in a larger baggie and call it a day. Uh-oh. Now see, look at here. So these appear to be the same. They were all on the same rack when I bought these. But as you can tell, one is darker than the other. So let me make sure this isn't not a separate color. Or it could just be a different shade. This is a different shade. Yeah, so this one's different. 76, so, oh no, it's not. It says 8716. I don't know why it looks darker. But well, that's actually different from there too. So, I don't know about this, because that's completely different. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to throw this one. I have a different bead that looks similar to this one. Excuse me. It's by the same company. Actually, no, it's not. It's a different company, but it's the same shade. So I'll do that off camera. I'm going to put that with that, because that does not match. Not even close. Not even close. And I'm not going to tag it. I'm just going to take this tag off and throw it with the other beads. So no one would know. I know. You guys don't know. And then look, this is a whole nother brand. And it was with these. But because it matches, and I'm not really familiar with this. What brand is this? They covered it up. Anyway. bead landing. Oh, bead landing is pretty popular. But I don't really have a lot of their beads. So I am gonna just stick it with this one and call it a day. Because I feel like, where did my baggie go? You guys probably already feel like I'm doing too much work. But once it's all said and done and you have everything organized, trust me, you're going to be so thankful that you had a system in place. Okay, so that, there. Put this to the side. Okay, let's do something different. So I have these silver beads, which are going to be fun to work with. So I'm sure these are probably somewhere in the back. And that's metal. So I made a section for metal beads, brown beads, mixed shimmer beads, silver and gray, which I don't think I have this one. Where is it? $18.92. And actually, what makes it easier, actually, if I can go by the brand name. Oh, this is Bead Landing. And I don't have any silver Bead Landing brand beads. All right, so we're going to get our jar. We are going to get our label. We left off at V006. So I am going to label this one V007. No particular order here. We just want to get it tagged and bagged. Tagged and bagged. V007. Snap this off. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, I remember now. Because I wanted to know I remember now why I put all of it and not just the number. I wanted to know the brand name plus the number. That's why I did that. So from the earlier clip. And I'm just going to tape. The sales sticker is there, but the company name is here. So I can see it. I'm just being quick right now. I'm normally not this sloppy with my taping. I normally take my time. I like everything nice and neat and in order, but for the sake of time. Okay. Feel like I'm making a mess. Step stool so you guys can see. Okay. And like before, we are just gonna snip, snip, snip. Ooh, these are nice. So hard to find some like good quality silver and gold beads. It's so funny because the ones that are coated with color seem to last longer as far as fading wise. So I really do my best. And you can eyeball, after you've been doing it for a while, you can just pick up a bead and look at it. You can look at it and tell, okay, this is gonna last. Like even with these beads right here, I knew they were looking kind of iffy, but I just wanted to make the pattern anyway, and I knew better for those. So it's not like it just sprung up on me. I did kind of had a feeling that, and when you have that, I'm not sure, just listen to it. Okay. Sometimes the bead gets stuck on a knot. I wish I had a trash can right here. It's okay, I'll clean this up when I'm off camera. I try to clean as I go, so when I'm finished, I don't have a huge mess. And that's only because of all the times that I will be doing something and I have a huge mess, and then I'm like, oh, you know, no one really loves to clean up. All right, so that's tagged and bagged. Oh, one thing I forgot, the most important part, guys, we have to actually put the sample inside our book. All right, let's go backwards. Okay, so for the silver bead, we're going to get our little plastic baggie, get a label, and that one, since this one doesn't have another space, I'll do that off camera. Like I said, I just use some typing paper. I just section it off into 6 with a marker, and then that's how I do that. But the brown actually had a space, so I'm just gonna put a few beads in here as a sample, as a reference, I should say. Just a couple. You know, if you feel like that's too much, it could be. You just do a little bit. Alright, so I'll tag this in a minute when I'm off camera. Where's the brown? H-I-J-K. Have to sing. Okay, so I had a space right here. So I have my little baggie, label, K006. So you know how when you go to like the furniture store and they have this big binder of their catalog, that's kind of what I'm doing here. So this is my big binder. This is my own personal catalog that I created. I bought the largest binder. I don't even think this is the largest binder. I think there's some that's larger than this. But if I ever run out of space, just buy another one. Well, if you choose to use this method. Some people just have like storage bins where they store their beads, but I'm not really sure if they keep up with their patterns. And on a separate video, I'm going to show you guys how I keep up with all my patterns, how I put a sample of these. But that's going off topic. Let's focus on this right now. So this, okay. Okay, so I have a space here. I'm going to take some tape. Tape it down, and let me grab a pen. I don't want to write with marker. Hang on. Okay. I'm just going to use this to press on. Okay. And the information that I'm going to put on here is the brand name, how craft, the model number, which I think I taped up by accident. I covered it up. Stretch it out. Model number, well, SKU number. Okay, 10140104. Then barcode number is 33421925695. And this is an amber check, number 6. I like to put the number there too. So this is a number 6. I don't write the color or anything like that, but I'll write the size of the bead. The size of the bead helps whenever you're making certain projects, so you can know, because you want them to be uniform, you know, so you don't want to have like, well, you could if your pattern calls for that, but I like to have them all the same size, you know, kind of the same size. But they don't always have to be, because even in this pattern here, my antique gold, I call this antique gold, they're kind of small, but sorry, it's off camera. This antique gold, they're a little bit smaller than the rest, but it just fits this pattern, so it works. Okay, so that's how I do that. And I'm gonna put it back in its spot. All right, so guys, I think that's it. I think you guys get the point. I don't want to make this video too long. Like I said, I do have another video coming up showing you guys how I make my sample booklet of all my patterns, which is easy to do with the waist beads. Now when I start making larger projects, I think I'm just going to snap a picture of it and put it into my sample book, so that way I can keep track. It's like my inventory in a book, you know, just like a catalog book. Anyway, like I said, you guys, make sure to go to my website. It's not published yet. Hopefully this week I'll have it published. It's ValoraRauchel.com. Make sure you put in your email address and subscribe to my emailing list. You can follow my TikTok. It's ValoraRauchel. Like I said, whenever I go live on there, I'll actually be making jewelry. And my goal is to do that within the next couple of days. To start, I just trying to handle some stuff on the back end. When you're trying to build a business, there's a lot of stuff that's not fun. It's more on the business side, and it's time consuming, just making sure all your paperwork is in order before you get started. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Take care. Bye.